Okay, this video is about installing software, installing apps on your Chromebook. The first thing that you should know is that unlike the iPad, only some of the software you'll need this year will be actually pre-installed. If the app you need is not pre-installed, you can get that app from one of the two stores on the Chromebook. One is called the Play Store. If you look down below on the bottom and you hold your arrow over this icon long enough, you'll see that's the Play Store. And this one's called the Web Store. Same thing, hold your arrow over the app and it'll identify the app. So students and teachers will be getting their apps from the Play Store or the Web Store. First of all, let me show you how to find out what is installed. If you go to the very corner of the screen, the far corner, left corner, bottom left, there's a circle, click, and you'll see the first row of apps. Let me get rid of this. Click on it, and you'll see the first row of apps. And there's a little up arrow. Click on that, and you'll see the next screen. And you'll see three little circles. Click on the middle circle. You see the next screen. I have a whole lot more apps on my app screen than you do because I've spent some of the summer installing some software. The way to pin an app to a shelf, that's this bottom region, to make it handy, is a two-finger press. And my menu says unpin from the shelf. Yours will say pin to the shelf, so it's a two-finger press. Let's click away there. All right, so the other place you can find apps is if you go to your email. You've probably seen this 3x3 grid before. Click on it, and you can see the different apps that I have available to me. Let's see if we can scroll down a little lower. There we go. You can see YouTube, and this is Hangouts. This is Google Skype. Keep is like Evernote, and then you have a lot of apps that we've installed in the bottom here. Let's click away. Then you have in order to get apps, and now you and the students will have to get their apps from one of two app stores. This is called the Play Store. And I wanted you to see something. When you put your arrow over an icon, if you wait a little bit, you can see that that's the Play Store, and we'll click on it. This store over here is just limited to apps that we've whitelisted. If you know about an app and you search for it, you don't find it, it means that it wasn't whitelisted. It doesn't mean that you can't get it. You can see, let me scroll down over here, this little scroll bar, and you'll see the different things that we've already provided for you. Some of these are mine, like a lot of the physics stuff is mine, but if you want to go search for it, there's a little search button. Now, it's a limited store. If you know that an app exists and you can't find it, it doesn't mean you can't get it. It means that it hasn't been whitelisted. I'll show you later on how to whitelist an app, how to first find an app, and then you'll send me or Joe an email, and I'll whitelist the app, and it'll be available on the Play Store for you and your students. So that's the Play Store. And right next to it for me is the Web Store. Now, I'm going to click on that, and this is another place to get apps. You have access to every single app in the Web Store, but your students don't. So if you find an app that you like in the Web Store, once again, you have to email me. Probably should email me. Joe will be knee deep in scheduling issues in the beginning, so you email me. So if you scroll, let's see, make sure. See, I'm logged in as Tony Manston. That's no good. I'm going to log in as Physics06. That's my St. Mary's account. Did you see in the upper right? I had to change that. Now, if you go, you can search for an app, or on the bottom it says for St. Mary .ws right there, and you can see the different apps that we make available. And so, if you like an app, most of you have Slides already. That's one of the pre-installed apps, and you have Sheets. So I wouldn't install that. Let's see. I know somebody wanted GeoGebra, so you click on it, and it's like installing an app on your phone. Instead, you hit the button called Add to Chrome. And so I'll do that, and I'll add the app, GeoGebra. And if you go to the little circle, let's see if you find it over here. There it is right there. I'm going to uninstall it with a two-finger press, and I'm going to remove from Chrome. Or if I liked it, I might pin to the shelf, but I'm going to remove from Chrome. I'll hit the remove button. And that's the second store. Again, we put the arrow over here. long time says web store, and you have full access. Students do not have full access. So if you find something you really like, you let me know and I'll make it available in the student web store, and then they can go home and download it. So that's the web store. Let's go now. Let me show you something else, and let's go to the St. Mary's web page. This is the St. Mary's High School Tech web page. If you click on his overview, you can really, this is a great resources for learning about the Chromebook that I put together. I actually made this on the Chromebook because, well, there's an app that allow you to make. It's called Google Sites, and allow you to make a web page. So let's click on apps, and first thing I've already you'll have this. I'll print this out, but here's a list of apps that are already pre-installed, and you'll see quite a few of them. If you like Magoosh, you'll see that it's in the Play Store. And if you like easy triangles, you see it's been replaced by something called Triangle Calculator. These are all the different places you can find. So some apps can be found in the Play Store, as you can see. Some apps can be found in the web store, like, well, Big Ideas Maps. You see, I say just use the website. Don't even go to the web store, even though you can. Graphical, let's see, Khan Academy, you just go to the website. The Bible is, I think, pre-installed. You can see Google Docs is already installed. Don't worry about it. Poll Everywhere is available in the Play Store. So these are things that have already been whitelisted, so they're okay. Okay, last lesson. Suppose you've gone to the Play Store and you've looked through it and you found some apps, but you're really not satisfied that there's really any app that you could use, or really, well, maybe there's an app that you can use, but you wish you had more choices. What you're really going to need to do is actually log out of your Chromebook. You just click on the little icon here. You've got to log out of your Chromebook. Then there'll be a little something right over here that says add a user. You should add your personal Gmail account. Now, even if you're not looking for apps, you really should probably do that too. It gives you the ability to log in with your school account, and this Chromebook will also allow you to log in with your personal Gmail account. So log out of the computer, log out of your St. Mary's account, log into your personal Gmail account using your personal email and your email password. Once you do that, go back to this website, St. Mary's High School Tech website, and go to apps. Or actually, it's even easier, because once you log out of your school site, it's going to be tough to find the St. Mary's Tech site. Just go into the browser and just type in Google Play Store. And then there we go. And when you go to the Google Play Store, make sure that you've logged in. We're going to choose Stay in Chrome. Make sure when you look at the upper right-hand corner that you're logged in with your personal Gmail account. And now you have full access to the Google Play Store. And the idea is that you're going to use that to research apps, find apps, try apps, and let me know if you'd like me to put that app into the Play Store. So if you type in biology, you're going to find a lot of biology apps. But if you do this in the St. Mary's Play Store, you're really not going to find anything. So install the app and limit yourself right now to the free apps. I think we're really going to work on trying to figure out how to allow you to use paid apps. So that hasn't happened yet. So like I said, install the app, research the app, try the app. And if you found something you like, shoot me an email and I'll make sure that app appears, or at least try to get that app to be in the Play Store. And that's